Victory, baby! How sweep it is for the first time ever. The Braves go into Coors Field, sweep a 4-game series. Yeah, I wouldn't have predicted that, but that's why you love baseball. And the Braves are streaking 5-bagger winning streak. And Ronald Acuna doing Ronald Acuna Jr. things made me think of the Lion King, because Acuna Matata means no worries. There was no worries for Ronald today. Set the table in every way. 4 for 5, 3 runs scored, and the eventual game-winning homer. An absolute missile shot off Robert Stevenson. An 0-2 fastball left in the middle of the plate. Yeah, you ain't getting that one back. LeBron on him. 441 happy feet, toward the stitches off that thing. Ultimate control off to alt-delete. Absolutely incredible. And give credit to the offense. 7 of our 8 runs were scored with 2 outs. The 2-out magic wand was working big time today. Defense was stellar, especially from Matt Olson in the 9th inning. Kenley Jansen's been hanging out with Will Smith too long. Wants to make it interesting. Gave up a blast to Charlie Blackmon to lead off the inning with 2-1 meatball cutter. Just didn't really do anything. Blackmon went exit stage right big time. And then he was able to get a pop out to Riley on Brendan Rodgers, which was a key out because he'd been tough all day. And then he was able to strike out McMahon on 3 consecutive cutters. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 2 outs, and then CJ Cron pinch hit double ambush mode. And then a great pick by Matt Olson on a tricky hop grounder, and then sold out with the PF Flyers. Dove perfectly and just beat Hilliard to the bag. I think it was Hilliard to the bag to slam the door. Absolutely incredible. And thank God for Ronald's add-on homer in the 8th with 2 outs to make that stand up big time. Really good stuff. In the 1st inning, we picked up right where we left off yesterday in the 11th with 3 consecutive batters reaching. Ronald Acuna Jr. leadoff Coors Field single, bloop down the line. And then Dansby Swanson eagle eye walk. And then Riley smoked one into left. A risky send by Wash, but we're used to that. This one worked out because Ronald didn't slide and poked the ball out of Servin's glove, which was really key there. And then a couple of William Contreras struck out. Travis d'Arnaud got hit by a pitch, so bases loaded, 2 outs, and Ozzie came up huge. Got a first pitch fastball, smoked it into the left for a 2-run single. So 3-0. Feeling okay with really good. And then Charlie had some adventures in the first he walked 3. The first batter shouldn't have been a walk because the umpire's zone was interesting all day long, and that kind of set gross things in motion. Back-to-back walks by Joe and Daza, and then he was able to strike out Charlie Blackmon. Fireball, 97 riser, so you thought he was going to calm down, and then a double by Brendan Rodgers. Adam Duvall kind of misplayed it. He got too close to the wall, and he didn't have anything to do except give up the double, and then Ryan McMahon single. But he was able to strike out the side and keep it at 3, limit the damage, and then the Braves restarted in the 2nd. Back-to-back singles by Ronald and Dansby. A line out made Ronald go to 3rd, 1st and 3rd, 2 outs, 2-out magic. Matty O with a 3-run Jimmy Jack into the forest. Went and saw Yogi Berra. Absolutely obliterated that ball. A straight moonshot. 3-run Jimmy Jack gave him the 3-run lead back. And then Charlie gave up a single in the 2nd, but was able to get out of it unscathed. And then the scary 3rd gave up a couple of singles. And then a line drive off the pitching fingers by Randall Grichuk luckily it was soft enough hit, and Charlie had the wherewithal to get the lead runner at third and then get a couple ground ball outs after the injury delay. Charlie, that kind of seemed to kind of settle him in, get him Max Fried Game 6 mad, kind of, because after that he was pretty easy breezy. In the fourth, gave up a solo blast to Brendan Rodgers in the fifth, after the Braves were gift wrapped a run in the fifth with a Adam Duvall double off the plexiglass with 2 outs, and then a wild pitch, and then a throwing error, made it 7-3, and then we gave it right back. Brendan Rodgers smoked one dead central solo blast, but solo blast shouldn't beat you. Charlie was able to strike out the last 2 for the cherry on top of a gutsy outing for him. And then in the 7th, Colin McHugh was able to pitch around a bad zone, and then a blue Colorado hit by Charlie Blackmon was really, really good. Dylan Lee was able to bridge it with a good inning, pitched around a bunt single by Garrett Hampson, and a great running, lunging catch to rob Connor Joe of extra bases by Ronald Acuna Jr. The bat, the glove, the speed, everything was working for Ronald today, so that was clutch. And then Will always make it interesting Smith came in the ball game. 2 easy breezy strikeouts. You blinked, you might have missed them. And then 2 pitches later, a shift that single 93 fastball, wasn't really a bad pitch, and then get served up a first pitch slider 2-run bomb. Wasn't a bad pitch, but it looked like Servin was looking for it. Then he walked Connor Joe, but was able to get a fly out to end that mess. It's 8-6, and Kenley Jansen was able to slam the door thanks to his defense and just bowing his neck after a meatball pitch to Charlie Blackmon. Thank you, Ronald, for that 2-run lead. Woo! What a roller coaster series. What a fun series. 5 in a row. Let's keep stacking the W's, but enjoy the off day. Well earned. 5-2 road trip to Arizona and Colorado. You take that every day of the week, plus twice on Sunday. As always, go Braves, champions forever.